What's up, guys? It's AJ Locks. We're going to be going over the NBA prize pick plays for Friday, December 15th. We got 3 plays that we're going over today. I'm also going to talk about a few plays that I also like. I'm just not going to be going with personally. So let's dive right into it. So the first play that we're going to be going with is actually Jeremy Sochan, and we're going to take his under 19.5 PRA. So Sochan, he's just been playing really streaky. As you can see, he's only hit this line in 1 out of his last 5 games. And they're going up against a very tough Lakers defense. The Lakers are 5th in the league right now in defensive efficiency. And they're only giving up 114 points per game. Sochan is one of those guys that kind of takes a back seat on this team to guys like Johnson and Vassell and Wembanyama. And the main reason why I like this play, as you can see, his season numbers are pretty much right at this line. But I just think this is a nightmare matchup for them against the Lakers. I can really see the Lakers running away with this game. The Spurs have just been terrible so far this season. And I can see the Lakers just really running away with it. And I can see the starters having some minute restrictions due to the game getting out of hand. So I love this play. I think the matchup is good. I think the line is solid considering the matchup. We're taking the under here. The second play that we're going to go with is we're actually going to take OG Anunoby, and we're going to take his over 16.5 points. I really love this line. I was actually anticipating this line to be a little bit higher considering the matchup and how well OG has been playing lately. But the last time they played the Hawks, he did hit this line on the 13th where he scored 22 points. And they're running it back with the Hawks again this Friday. So I think 17.5 is a very reasonable line. And as you guys know, the Hawks have one of the best offenses in the league. They're scoring 122 points per game. So I know this is going to be a very high-scoring game. The last time that they played, Atlanta actually won this game 135-128. And OG played huge minutes in this game, 17 minutes. He shot very well at 10 for 13, and I actually am anticipating his field goal attempts to be closer to 16 or 17 this game. I think the Hawks are going to come out firing. I think that they're really going to want to bounce back and get the win in this game. So I anticipate another high-scoring game. I think there's going to be plenty of opportunities for OG to get 17 points here. I love this play. And the third and final play we're going over is Pascal Siakam. And we're actually going to take Siakam's under 13 rebounds plus assists. So I know he did hit this last game against Atlanta with 14, but he's only hit this once out of his last 5. And he had a very uncharacteristic 7 assists in this game. He's not a huge assist guy. He's only averaging 5 assists per game. And he's only averaging 7 and 5 so far this season, which is under this line. So I can see some regression in this next game. And the reason why I'm not touching his PRA, because I was tempted to take his under PRA, is kind of a similar situation with OG. I can see Pascal having a fantastic offensive game against the Hawks. I can see him scoring 25-plus points in this game. He also plays huge minutes. But I think this rebounds and assists line is definitely going to have some regression. He's only hit this line in 2 out of his last 9 games. So I trust the data here. I don't think this is a great matchup for rebounds and assists for Pascal. I think Jakob Poeltl and Scotty Barnes are going to be sniping a lot of these rebounds from him, along with guys like Clint Capella. So I really love this play. I sense some regression here. Pascal rarely hits this line. And so we're going to take the under here for 13 rebounds plus assists. But that's it, guys. Those are the 3 plays that I'm going to be riding with today. But I'd also like to talk about just a couple of other plays that I think are solid plays. So Tyrese Halliburton, he's been playing extremely well. The dude is just a lock for the All-Star game this year. But one line that I did like from him is the under 3.5 3-pointers made. I think the line is great, but I don't like the matchup here. I think that this Pacers and Washington game is going to go crazy. I think that the total can go over 260. And as you can see, the Pacers are the highest scoring team in the league at 127. And the Washington defense has just been terrible this season. So that's why I laid off of this line. I do think the line itself is appropriate, and I think it's a solid line to take the under. I mean, 4 3-pointers for any player is high, but I just don't like the matchup against Washington. I think there can be a lot of points scored, and you never know what can happen. Another one is actually a similar situation. Was Denny Avdija, and I was also going to take his under PRA here at 26.5. But it's a similar situation. This Washington Pacers game is just going to go crazy with points. He has not hit this in his last 5 games, but he's been very close twice against a tough Pelicans team and against the Nets. So I'm staying off of this, but I do think this is a solid play if you guys are feeling this. But these are the 3 that I'm going with, guys. I really like these plays. Let me know what you guys think of these plays in the comments. And I'd love to hear your favorite plays for this Friday slate. And as always, guys, if you like these, let's lock them in and let's get this bread.